All right, first day on the geothermal change out we're doing here. So let's go take a look around and see what's happening here. Pretty nice house out here. Looks like the pond out there needs to have some carp put in it or something, or it looks real low, the water's low. Another pond over there, a little bit cleaner. This right here needs a little country boy know-how. So anyway, let's take a look underneath at what they're doing. And they are taking out a geothermal unit, which is sitting right here. And I'm not sure what that is. If that is a, I don't know if Addison makes that or who makes that. So anyway, we're putting our flex runs in place, and we're going to turn this unit sideways and run the trunks up and down lengthwise here. It'll be a little more difficult than we counted on, but we're going to make it work. So I don't know why they have to have that dadgum radio on in here. Encapsulated crawl space is kind of dirty, but other than that, should be able to work out okay. All right, this house does have two air-to-air units on it. That one's running. And it is pretty old. Let's see about this one. That one is what's that? 87. That's 31 years old. For some reason, it quit on him. Let's see if we could take a look at it. 31 years old. Let's see if we can see what's wrong with it. So looking again, that's strange. That one also says 87 on it. That is XE800. That's an 8-SEER unit. Still running. But for some reason, the old, tell you, this was right in the transitional years, and you can see there's the old GE carcass and the new Trane cabinet that was designed by Trane after they bought GE's patents and facilities. But with the same year being on them both, and that different of a look, that's something you don't see every day. So let's go inside and turn that on and see if we can figure out why it's not running. All right. All right, these boys are through. What it sounds like. Looks like the water heater is not completed, or at least the, oh boy, look at that plumbing there. Steve Labb would have a fit, and he would say, it ain't no Taj Mahal. That looks like some backyard homemade Home Depot plumbing. He would have continued the copper over here and soldered it right in. Then he would have took that outside. It must be a homeowner special. Let's go get it turned on. All right, nothing wrong with it, as it turns out. The old 31-year-old Tranes don't have any problems. He had turned off the breaker to the Geo for us himself before leaving earlier, and accidentally turned off the breaker to that. So that's all that was wrong. So we didn't have to make any repairs there. It's back up and running. About half underground, it looks like. You know what they say, it's hard to stop a train. 2 pieces of proof of it right there. Who knows what sear that is? That's an 8 sear. 800. I've heard rumors about these old Weathertrons. I don't know what it is. It's the early GE designs that before we started making any changes at all after the buyout. But 31 years old and she's still humming. So maybe we do a little fishing before we leave, huh? Go turn this Geo on. Alright, so we discharge out here just to throw any excess down there in the pond. Maintain the pond for keep from wasting the water. And it's a Dole, D-O-L-E. Looks like a 10 gallon. Struggling to read it. I think I see a 10 on there. But we're gonna leave it. We liked our temperatures and everything just fine. So let's fire it up and see how quiet it is under there. The customer's pretty happy with it. Looks like he's grilling something. We might have to stay a while. I think I got him distracted, showing me where the restrictor was down there, and might have burned his burgers. So I think he went in the house to get some more. Anyway, we're in the 5-minute delay period right now, so we're just gonna watch it discharge water, listen at it run in there, make sure everything's okay before we go. Okay. Thought I heard it. Oh yeah. And keep in mind, this unit's got a compressor in it, and we can barely hear it. Now, this thing is made by Water Furnace. It's made for us, so we put our Trane name on it. Look what comes in the bag. So obviously the same unit as American Standard Oil Furnace. If you want to keep the service facts, so it says American Standard on one end, Trane on the other end. But I'm pretty happy with it. All right, we're through with that. I really like geothermal units, I'll tell you what, they are super nice. That one was easy to install because it's a package. And I went ahead and left the taco valve laying there. Offered to change it. The fella said that he had put that one on there himself, and he just thought he'd get his money's worth out of it. We could change it later if it needed to be, and so I just went ahead and left it there with him, and he said that was really nice. My intention was to change it in the first place, and we didn't, you know, I got busy, and I had a couple of them in my truck, and nonetheless, it just didn't happen, so the guys hooked it back up and had the air on. So by the time I got there, I guess the guy didn't want to cut it back off, is what it was, and I couldn't blame him. But they'd been without for a couple of weeks. You know, that's the longest I ever waited on one. They usually say 7 to 10 business days, and it was actually over 2 weeks by the time I got my hands on that thing. So we rushed it right out there and got it in pretty quick. So he's real happy with it. I'm happy with it. It looks good. And I hope I just took the right turn so I can get home. It is late. I appreciate you watching. See you on the next one.